Paddy cultivation in India. Paddy cultivation in India. If we see paddy around 1947 cultivation, it was 8, 800 kilogram. 800, 1000 kilogram is 1 ton. So around 1 ton of paddy were grown in 1 hectare of the land in 1947. Now in 2023-24 it is around 3 ton of paddy that are getting cultivated per. If I see 800 also and 3 ton, then it is around 4 times of the paddy that is getting cultivated per hectare. Now India is boasting that we have achieved a boom in the yield of paddy rice. So the India is boasting for the yield of paddy that is 4 times it has grown since 1940 independence, and now India has 4 times. Population of India has grown 4 to 5 times. More or less, India is getting same food as far as it was getting in 1947. But why half of the people they are not getting food? 2 times. What is happening? This proves that the food is not only calculated through weighing machine, this much kilogram or that much kilogram. The quality of rice it matters. So quality of rice has degraded at all, degraded a lot. In 1947, the cultivation was through manure, the cow dung, ox dung, manure, whereas now the cultivation is happening mainly through fertilizer. So the quality of the rice that is coming through the fertilizer is very less. It is lesser than if I go divide by 4 also. So end result is India is a hungry country now. Because if you eat 100 gram of rice, whatever body is getting now, and if you are eating 100 gram of rice in 1947, certainly there was huge difference. Because people were eating less and they were more energetic. There was no hungerness there. But now people are eating a lot, but they are not feeling energetic because the micronutrient that is available inside the food grains or cereals is very less nowadays because of the fertilizer based calculation. Means what I don't understand, when you have a problem, now if a person is suffering from cancer, consider, God sake, no one should suffer from cancer. But if a person is suffering from cancer and then a medical treatment, he is analyzing the cancer, he is getting bulge here, big swelling here, and they do the autopsy, biopsy, I don't know, whatever, they cut it down, and through microscope and this scope and that scope, they watch it and they come to one conclusion. They do blood testing and so many things. They come to one conclusion and they finally come to a formula and they give injection or radiation or medicine, whatever it is, and they try to prove that it will cure the cancer. Patient is happy, doctor is happy. But after some time, cancer is not getting cured. What matters? What is the problem here? There is no result. That is the problem. Problem is your fundamentals are very nice, but there is no result. If you are saying that my rice cultivation, the yield has grown 4 times since the independence, but the end result is people are hungry, less energetic. Now, the worldwide export, India is only 0.5% of the worldwide export. Okay, so the fertilizer based agriculture has brought India to a situation where where it has only devastation. Now agricultural fields are becoming desert day by day. I can give you one example. There is a country called Iraq. I was watching one video. There is a country called Iraq, and there is a river, Tigris and Farat river. I believe this is a story of Tigris river. So near Tigris river, there was an area that was almost sandy area. One person was talking there, and temperature was 50 degrees centigrade. One person was talking here. When he was kid, small, it was extremely fertilized soil. This is what he was saying. When he was small, this region was extremely fertile land. Now it is almost sand. 50 degrees centigrade temperature is there. No agriculture. In sand, what agriculture will happen? This is nature. There is no nature. If you don't take care, now this proves that full agriculture happened through fertilizer. Now that alluvial soil or the fertile soil, it becomes completely deserted. Same thing is becoming in India. So soil is losing its water retention capacity, and soil is losing everything. So it is something like it is becoming good for nothing. But anyway, if government is saying that we have done a lot as far as the yield of the rice is concerned, 3 ton of rice per hectare that India is getting, so people think that this is called green revolution, fertilizer revolution. They called it green revolution. Through fertilization revolution, they scrapped the manure, forced people to buy fertilizer, and they earned a lot. This is Indian democracy. But whatever, if they have reached to a level where there is 3 ton per square per hectare of the land India is gaining, is it really the very good in the world? Through fertilizer, 3 ton if you are getting, is it really very good in the world? Let's see. India is an agriculture country. Indian subcontinent is agricultural region complete. We will prove it. So I have a data which are the top. If mango is considered as king of the fruit. If you taste mango, you will feel that it is king of the fruit. Like that, paddy is the king of cereal food grains. Paddy. Human eats paddy. Human eats paddy. A human cannot live without eating paddy. Not possible. Every region in the world, either they get paddy from their agricultural field only, or they buy it. Whatever. Without paddy, no one can live. Okay, so we have prepared data that paddy cultivation across the world. What are the top 10 countries? How much the paddy they are cultivating, and what is the yield they are getting? Where India stands? So first is China. China cultivate around 208 million ton of paddy per year. India 196. India is the highest populated country, but it comes second. And then Bangladesh, India subcontinent only, Indonesia. So Bangladesh is 57 million ton. If you compare Bangladesh population with India, then India is around 10 times to Bangladesh. So 57 million ton. If Bangladesh is cultivating multiplied by 10, it becomes 570 million ton. Whereas India cultivate 196 million ton. That's why there is a hunger index. India is a hungry country. Indonesia, 54 million ton. Indonesia population is around 7 times less than, means India is 7 times more than Indonesia population, 7.5 times. So 54 times into 7, it will come to around 7.5, it will come around 400 million ton. Means India, see the green revolution fundamental that came in late 60s, that India is now self-independent as far as cereal and food grain cultivation is concerned. See these small countries, they are cultivating more than India. And country like Indonesia and Bangladesh, there I am sure that maximum cultivation of the rice paddy would be happening through manure, not through fertilizer. Still, yield is high. So saying that manure cultivation leads to less yield, these are the example. Now with fertilizer, what India is getting, now you see it. Okay, then fifth is Vietnam, again Indian subcontinent, 42 million ton per year. Okay, and then sixth is Thailand, again Indian subcontinent, 34 million ton. Myanmar, Burma, that was India only in British India, and 24 million ton. What is population of Myanmar? You can go and see. It is very less. Philippines, again in Indian subcontinent, 19 million ton of paddy. Ninth is Cambodia, again in Indian subcontinent, 11 million ton. And 10th is Pakistan, around 10.9, 11 million ton of the rice Pakistan is growing. So Pakistan is also hungry country. 10, 11 million ton, nothing will happen to Pakistan. So whatever it is. So these are the top 10 country, they are cultivating paddy, maximum paddy in an year. China tops. What about the yield? Out of 10, 9 is in Indian subcontinent only. So out of 10 now, if we see, if I see per capita, per person, how much is the rice people are getting, then all are more than India. This is what I would say. All are more than India. I believe only Pakistan would lack because 11 million ton and Pakistan is around seven and half, 7 times less than India as far as population is concerned. So 77 million ton, whereas India is 196 million ton. So Pakistan is not self-sufficient as far as rice is concerned. But anyway, rice cultivation is in top 10. Now, what is the yield that these countries are getting? Okay, China get 12 ton per hectare, 12 ton per hectare. India get 3 ton per hectare. Bangladesh gets 3.25 ton per hectare. Indonesia gets 4.8, around 5 ton per hectare. These are manure based countries. And then Vietnam 6 ton per hectare, and Thailand around 3 ton per hectare, Myanmar around 4 ton per hectare, Philippines around 4 ton per hectare, Cambodia 3.5 ton per hectare around, whereas Pakistan gets 4 ton per hectare. So this is the scenario. I don't know what is the advantage of green revolution that happened in India when people do not get food. Whatever the rice they are getting fertilizer with, it has less micronutrient. People are eating a lot, but they are not satisfied. Energy level is less. But the country like Pakistan, Cambodia, Philippines, Myanmar, Thailand, Vietnam, these countries, I am doubtful that they would be using high fertilizer. All are manure based, and China would be using fertilizer because China nowadays is a rich country. But these cultivar industry are less, but they are cultivating more than India, and people are more satisfied with eating the rice. It has more micronutrient. But if you go with other country, I have a next 11 country in the list like Brazil, Japan, Nigeria, United States, Egypt, Nepal, South Korea, Madagascar, Laos, Peru, and Sri Lanka. So in next 11 again we have Egypt, Nepal, Laos, and Sri Lanka. Four countries that belong to Indian subcontinent. So Indian continent, subcontinent is pioneer in rice paddy cultivation. What are the other caveat? This is what I would say. Caveat is India has Gangetic plain. It is far more fertile than, if you see the land quality, far more fertile than any country in Indian subcontinent. Pakistan and Bangladesh, which has Ganga Brahmaputra Gangetic plain, but India has pure Gangetic plain, and then Burma and onward. So if I see China and those countries, then India's the rice cultivation should be at least 24 ton, double of the China as far as its soil quality is concerned, at least 24, more than 8 times what we are getting now. And then through manure, just think that people will eat less, how much India would earn by exporting the paddy. India is a poor country, India is a hungry country, India is a jobless country. India has no trade with along with its neighborhood, which used to happen. Nothing, absolutely nothing. And see the scenario. If I read the next 10 countries as far as the yield is concerned, then Brazil around 7 ton per hectare they get. Japan 7 ton per hectare they get. Nigeria around 2.5 ton they get. Nigeria is a country which is again high in fertilizer. So Nigeria is that kind of country nowadays. So 2.5 ton per United States get around 9 ton per hectare, around 8.28 means around 8.5 ton per hectare. Egypt 9.2 ton per hectare, Nepal 3.5 ton per hectare, South Korea 5.0 ton per hectare, Madagascar 2.7 ton, Laos 5.1 ton per hectare, Peru 8.6, Sri Lanka 4.6 ton per hectare. What you have done, Mr. Indian National Congress, you completely spoiled this country. Just for the sake of earning money, you fooled farmer, you completely falsified the Gangetic Plain. Now, Gangetic Plain is known for high population. High population, no job. If any job comes in government sector, then for 10 seats, thousands of people they are filling the form. That is the situation. Like for one guava or one apple, 100 people are fighting. That is the situation for the job. They have best land, Gangetic Plain. They have ox, cow, buffalo, whatever it is. They can create the manure. If they do agriculture, they will be the richest. But see the mental tendency what this Indian national has created among the people. If you don't have government job, means you are of no dignity, nothing. Means you are like an animal only. You must have a government job, railway job, postal office job, this job, that job. Now Rahul Gandhi, he is in United States. Actually, he was expected to go abroad post the election immediately. This is what he does. Post election to refresh his mind, then he will go to United States, Europe. He will roam around in Oxford, and he will abuse India. Indian democracy, whatever it is. He will meet people who are not pro-India. Then he will come back for the next election. Now, Haryana and Jammu Kashmir elections are coming. So he will come back and then he will shout again, railway job, LPG cylinder, and in 500, railway job, everyone 1 lakh rupees. No focus on agriculture. Nothing. This is the result of the green revolution that happened in India. India is a completely paralyzed country as far as its agriculture culture is concerned. Okay, now Haryana is coming, Jammu and Kashmir is coming, election is coming, and go and vote. What do you want?